You do it, but you don't realize it. Yes, non-verbal communication. This is something which you do it without even realizing it that you do it. The movement of your hands, the movement of your eyes, and there are many gestures which you do that can impact the way you communicate. Nonverbal communication is transmission of information, feelings, or messages through a nonverbal cue. It is the most impactful way, the way you deliver your message. If you add non-verbal communication in your presentation or in your any conversations with someone else, that will impact more in a way that you have more opportunity to gain or persuade the other person to take some action. So if you want to learn what kind of gestures have what kind of impact, because there are two impacts, it could be a negatively impacting gesture or it could be a positively impacting gesture. You need to know what time, when to use the right gesture to make sure that someone who is listening to you or watching you has a positive impact. Non-verbal communication encompasses of gestures, eye contact, body postures, the distance you have between the person who you are talking to, the tone of your voice. These are the component of non-verbal communication. And I'm sure you are using it, but you don't know how to use it at what time and when to use it. This is something very important to know and understand deeply to make sure that you have a massive impact whenever you are communicating with others. Non-verbal communication has more impact over verbal or written communication. If you have noticed the way other people speak, if they add gestures, if they add body movement, if they add eye contact, if they add facial expressions, it creates a lot of impact in other person's perspective and the way they are receiving the message. If you want to learn how to include non-verbal communication in your communication skills, try to understand what is the right non-verbal communication you should use or you should implement whenever you are talking to someone else. If you're presenting to a group of people, you need to have a positive posture. You need to have a right way of delivering the message. For example, you can direct all the negative points on the left hand and all the positive points on the right hand, so that whenever you are talking about positive, you are raising your right hand, and whenever you're talking about negative things, you're raising your left hand, so that everyone understands whenever you talk next and raising your right hand, it's positive. And whenever you're talking something which is negative, even if you don't want to tell them, when you raise your hand, they will understand that this is a negative notion. So these are one of the examples where you understand how you can use non-verbal communication. And if you want to build a strong communication skills, start implementing and start learning. Subscribe to my channel and press the bell icon so that you get all the information about communication, career development, and self-development. And keep watch on the videos which are coming out and be in touch.